Okay. What's up, homies? It's your homegirl Natalie, and I know the title, or I think the title might say something about like estate sale, so da da da. It's not ish. So here's the thing. My friend's grandmother recently passed, and my friend called me up and was like, hey, my grandma had a lot of great clothes. I don't know if you want to stop by and pick out some things. So the some things became a lot of things. She was just like, take whatever. I went over to her grandmother's place and I picked out a ton of things. So it's not really an estate sale, but I didn't know what to call it. There are gonna be some things that I definitely wanna thrift flip, other things that I think I might just wear as is. Yeah, first off, again, I wanna say thank you so much to my friend Jade for trusting me enough to do this. And I put on two of the pieces of her grandmother's and sent it to her. And she was like, my mom is so happy with this, because her mom was also there. And I just feel really honored that they allowed me to go through her closet and pick out items that I'm really, really excited to, again, either give a second life to or just restyle it, reimagine it in a different way. So with that said, let's get into it, girl. Okay, we're gonna start off with this first sweater, and this is from United Colors of Benetton. There are some stains in it that I tried to get out, and you know, they're still there, but you know how I was talking about how I wanted like a nice oversized sweater? This isn't really oversized, as this more so could kind of fit me like a dress. So I was thinking like maybe I can make it into a little bit of a dress, even though on the hemline does kind of like round in a little bit. So I'm like, I don't know if there's any way that I could just open up the seams a little bit so that it gives me more of a silhouette goes this way rather than like coming in. So that's what I was thinking. Another option was like, well, what if I make it into like a cold shoulder knit? But I don't know. I don't want to like ruin like just cutting into this and then just like trying to figure it out. So I don't know, you guys let me know. But immediately when I saw all these colors, I was like, oh my God, yes. And it's a super cute sweater. Here is a button up, or is it a button up? I think it's a button up. It's like the material is definitely more structured. Jade was saying like, oh my God, this looks like watercolor. And I was like, exactly that. A lot of the things, like when I was looking at, you know, the clothes, I'm like, if I can't see the piece being worn, you know, as is, then I need to look at it as fabric. So looking at stuff, I was just looking at it as fabric and what I could potentially make with. The buttons are really pretty too. They're like bees, a little bit better. Yeah, they're really pretty. I don't know what to do with this. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. Okay, so we're getting into this beautiful knit skirt, kind of giving me Japanese high school vibes of like the pleats and just how it is. Now, her grandmother did grow up in Japan, actually. So what I'm thinking is to wear this just as is, definitely not cutting it or anything. Again, working with something that's already like knitted, I think it's just a little bit way more scary than working just with like regular fabric, because this is gonna unravel really quickly. Even though I do have a serger, I don't know, I don't think I should be touching this all that much. So hoping I can wear this as like a maxi low mid-rise skirt. Beautiful top that I was just looking at it as fabric, but I love these coin purses or just purses on it, belts, little perfumes. I think the pattern on it is really, really cute. Looking at it as fabric, I'm like, maybe I can make something like a silky little top. It has all of these different shades of green, which I think is gonna work well into the springtime. So very excited. I could definitely see myself making into like a slinky kind of like tank top. I do have a black top in mind that I could try to copy, but just something like the fabric is heavy enough that I think it'll be able to hold like its shape well. So yeah. Oh, I also did tell my friend Jade, I was like, you know what, I think also as an early birthday present, but is it gonna be given to her earlier than her birthday? I don't think so. But just like, I'm already thinking about your birthday present. Anyways, what I said was like, I would love for you to pick out something in your grandmother's closet and have me thrift flip it into something else. But there were so many things. I was like, you like this? She's like, oh, I like this. And I was like, do you want this for the thrift flip? She's like, ah. And it would be another thing. She was like, But then when I saw this, I was like, girl, this is it. This is freaking it. And especially because it is a two-piece. This beautiful skirt. Now my friend's name is Jade, and I was like, I think this is just perfect. Like Jade as in the color, Jade as in your name, and this would look really, really just great on you. So we have no idea what to do for the top as of right now, but this is what we are working with. There is like a lining in it, so I'm like, okay, let's just look at it as additional fabric. And now my friend is quite small because she is quite tiny. It's gonna help us out in creating this into something else. I think I'm gonna tell her to look at some kind of like Etsy patterns and see if there's anything that she likes. But if you guys have any idea like what to do as the top for this, I'm guessing like wear this for kind of like springtime, you know what I'm saying? So we have our skirt and here's the top. So like if you have any idea like what kind of top, what kind of silhouette, this is it, especially because we have so much fabric to work with. I think it's just gonna be so beautiful for her to carry this piece of her grandmother with her. So next is this top that actually was the first thing that I saw and I was like, wait. Hold on, we gotta look at this one. I don't know if it's long enough to wear as a dress, but if not, we're gonna look at it as fabric. Just like it's completely sheer. So would I have to put in a lining depending on like what I'm doing? I'm not sure, but I think the print on it is really beautiful. Still wanna try it on and see how that actually fits on me. I don't need any more button ups. I could use this as fabric, but I like how this looks. I think it's gonna be a situation where I will just keep it. I might just keep it as is, unless you guys have any ideas that I should try out with this top, or I see something that I want to use this as fabric for. And if it ends up being that I don't wear this all that often, we'll use this as a fabric and thrift flip it into something else. So this is actually another dress that my friend Jade saw and we were thinking about doing a thrift flip to. It's just this long dress that has some pleats in the front. So we were thinking about making it shorter. It also has this really beautiful godette. Is this a godette? It has this like pleated situation over here that we really want to keep. First thing I could think of was like there's a seam right here and I'm thinking about just cutting it and then just lifting it up. My friend Jade is in no rush to get these things done, so it'll just be something for us to figure out later on. I think depending on how like it fits, like I might just keep it as a blouse. It's this beautiful like taupey color with just these red and blue stripes. I think this would look really cute underneath like my sweater vest or something like that. So I might just keep this as is because I think just the fit of it is really cute and it's a style that I like to wear. I did find a vest. I just like it as is and it's kind of dressy as well. Maybe might do some kind of like embroidery on it. It could be cool if I wanted to spice it up, but I think just a regular little vest is a cute little addition to my wardrobe. So I was like, okay, cool. My friend, she's like, oh, just my grandma's little like Miu Miu that she would walk around in. And honestly, like this feels really comfortable. I love the pattern with it. It's just this long, like slinky dress that, yeah, maybe it was just worn to, you know, go around the house and everything, which I might use it in the same way. But depending on how it fits on me, I might like actually, you know, maybe style it or something, or I might use it as fabric. This is like, it's really stretchy, so I'll be able to make something like really fun with it. All right, so I'm actually wearing the dress backwards because the scoop neck was a little bit too, I wasn't feeling it. Do I make it into something else or just wear it as is? Honestly, this is so comfortable. And I have a couple comfortable dresses that I have to wear around the house. I think this is a little bit more dressy that I can wear this out, like add in some like belts, throw on a blazer, and I think it would look cute. Anything with a blazer, honestly. A blazer always really helps, but I don't know what y'all think. Here's this other button up. Like I would just see the colors and I was like, ooh, I don't know what I'm gonna make, but I'm hoping I can make something fun because just the design on this is really cool. I see potential in this. I really like the colors and it would be really cute for summertime, just seeing how vibrant this button up is. So, and it actually comes with a scarf already. When I saw the scarf, my friend Jay was like, oh my God. Cause like all my friends know, like I love me a scarf. I love that. We love a little matchy matchy. And honestly, I don't know whether I should use it as fabric or not. I mean, because colors are so cute, but do I need another button up in my wardrobe? Honestly, girl, do you? You don't. I love the cuff here. Looks so good. Has this angled in the buttons. It's like pink and I think that's really cute. Could just keep it and if I don't wear it then I'll just end up using it as fabric. Also, I just realized that on the scarf part, the seam popped right over here, which that's always just a thing when you're working with delicate fabric. Like it also wasn't like overlocked or anything. I'm gonna end up doing is just do a ladder stitch and kind of try to close it off as best as I can. That is gonna make the seam a little bit like wonky, but that's fine. I'll just always make sure to wear it on this side side rather than on this side. Next is this dress that I wasn't gonna take, but then my friend Jade was like, no, I see some potential, like maybe you can make something with it. So it's this animal print dress. At first we both thought it was a coat. It turns out it's actually a dress. You know what we could do, and this is what I'm just like thinking off the top of my head? I would love to make hot pants with this. Like, I think that would look so cute. We made some hot pants actually. It's kind of a little tacky, but also so right. I don't know what I would do with the rest of it. Yeah, we have a lot of fabric to work with in this one. Lacy little button up thing, but I saw this detail and I was like, wow, that's beautiful. I've seen this so many times in short form where they take like this lace fabric and then they make it into just these really nice oversized, like cropped-ish button-ups, and it just feels very relaxed, really great for summertime, and of course breathable. So I think that's my initial idea. This already basically is in that form, but really oversized. So I would just want to make it smaller. So much fabric that I can use to make into something that would be really good for summertime. Cropped top situation. And I think I'll have enough fabric that I might even be able to make a matching little bandana thing. That would be really cute. And our piece de resistance. This 2-piece set. Gorgeous, Gorgina. I think this was like the second thing that I saw and I was like, wait, hold on. Look at this, like it's also slightly furry. Not slightly furry, it is. What fabric this is? So my friend Jade was telling me that her grandmother liked to have a lot of things custom made, and I think this might be one of those things because I cannot find a tag on it whatsoever. But I'm thinking about wearing this as a mid to low rise skirt. At first I was like, oh, it'd be cute to like make it into a mini. No, girl, we're gonna leave it as is. It's beautiful as is. Don't touch it. Let's not touch it. But oh, blazer. The blazer that like it fits so well. Ah! This is amazing. One thing I will definitely do though is switch out the buttons because it's definitely like fancy buttons. I think I'll definitely switch it to a color that matches with this print instead of this. The buttons date it a little bit, so to make it a little bit more modern, we could do it that way. Like, this looks so good. This set is so freaking cute. Here's the thing, it's neutral colors all the way, but the print and the fact that it's a set elevates it so much. I also really love that there's a slit on this side. I think that's pretty freaking cute. Maybe take it in just like slightly, but I don't think I should be bothered. And the only thing is change out the buttons, but this looks so cool. Our last thing is, I don't know, we were like, is it a quilt? Is it a rug? Is it a... I'll show it to you in B-roll, but it is giant. And my first thing was, because I've just seen so many videos on people like taking quilts and making just like long, kind of like trench coat things. Now this isn't a quilt. I guess maybe it's like a mat, but when I saw this, I was like, you know what'd be cool? What if we made this into like a bag? We could maybe make this into some kind of long like duster because it would be structured. I saw it and I was like, the possibilities, like I really do want to start making bags. Been so paralyzed in starting to make my bag just because I don't have what was I saying? Oh, but I'm just so, honestly, I'm so paralyzed in making the bag because I haven't been able to find a pattern that is exactly the look that I want my bag to be. So I think I just have to make it myself, but I'm just still so worried. So I think I really need to go to the fabric shop so that I could start working on like some prototypes for these bags. Yeah, so that is it, homies, for this thrift haul kind of video. Thanks again to my friend Jade and her mom for... What? I asked you to play and you left. So, I don't know. But anyways, again, thank you so much to my friend Jade and her mother for trusting me to let her grandmother, her mother's legacy and just style live on, because her grandma had so many nice things and I can see so much of her personality in these pieces. So I'm happy that I'm able to give it a second life, and maybe it might be second and third life because we might be making it into some new. But anyways, that is it for the video, homies. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which piece was your favorite, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!